Hey everybody, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and happy Thanksgiving. So, it is Thanksgiving. That means 3 games of Thursday football. That means lots of food. That means Macy's Parade, which is on right now. And that means let's get right into these picks. I'm actually doing a sit-down video for the first time in a while. And for those of you who don't know, I'm back home. A lot of shit's happened. Not getting into it. This isn't the place for it, so I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, let's get right into these picks and get going because we're already 40 seconds in and I haven't even started. So we have the Bears and the Lions, and the Bears are rolling into Detroit today at 12:30. Game starts in about an hour. I don't know what time it is. Neither team has been doing stellar this season. Khalil Mack has obviously been doing very well. Matt Patricia has taken those Detroit Lions and done at least decent with them. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think the Lions will be able to stop Khalil Mack in that Chicago defense, so I do have this game going to the Bears. Bills roll into to Dallas. Face off against the Cowboys. 4:30. Usually, the games, it used to be Dallas and Miami, but it's Buffalo and Dallas this year, so I think the Bills will get this win. Dak Prescott will have a decent game, but I see the Bills just coming in a little bit stronger in a bit of an upset, actually, and beating the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, Jerry World, on Thanksgiving. And tonight, the game I'm probably not going to see a single second of because I work at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Saints and Falcons. Not a whole lot to say in this game. Drew Brees has done pretty well since coming back, and Teddy Bridgewater did a fantastic job in his role while he was gone. So I do have New Orleans. Yes, I do have New Orleans actually winning this game in Atlanta. Atlanta hasn't been the football team that they proved to be back when they went to Super Bowl 51 and blew a 24-point lead. 21-point, 24, whatever it was. So, Saints over Falcons. A lot of road teams winning so far. I have all 3 road teams winning today. Browns and Steelers. Football helmet. This time they are in Pittsburgh. And I still have the Browns winning. Punishment has yet to be set for a permanent or a possible permanent thing for Myles Garrett. But he is definitely suspended indefinitely, which at least concludes the rest of the 2019-2020 season. Browns are going to win this game, not by a big margin, but 10 points or so. That is Sunday at 1 o'clock. Next Sunday, 1 o'clock game, Packers and Giants. My uncle's going to love this game because those are his 2 favorite teams. I have the Packers absolutely destroying the Giants at MetLife. Not much to say. Eagles and Dolphins. Eagles next. Bucks and Jaguars. This game, I don't have a lot to say on this game, as far as good or bad, just simply because of the fact that neither team is really all that. They're both right around 500. I think they're both 6 and 7. No, not 6 and 7. They wouldn't be 6 and 7. 5 and 6, 6 and 6, something along those lines. Actually, maybe they're 6 and 7. I don't know. Anyway, point being, I have the Jags winning this one pretty much just because they're the home team, and I think the home team can hype them up. The Bucks, Jameis Winston's been terrible. But, I mean, the Jaguars haven't been doing that much better. So, we'll see. Titans and Colts, this is another one. Teams are kind of on the even playing field, a little bit better than the Jaguars and Bucks, but I have Jacoby Brissett and the Indianapolis Colts upsetting, in my opinion, the Tennessee Titans at home in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. Jets and Bengals. Jets. Bengals. Bengals 0-11. 0-12, whatever the hell they are. 0-11, I believe. Jets not much better. 2-9, I'm pretty sure. I do have Sam Darnold and the Jets winning this game, just because Andy Dalton and crew just cannot. Well, I don't even know if Andy Dalton's still starting. I haven't been able to watch a lot of football this year, guys, so I'm a little out of it. But I have the Jets beating Cincinnati Sunday at 1 o'clock. It'll be close. It's not going to be very high scoring. 13-10. 13-7, something in those lines. Redskins and Panthers. Carolina Panthers at home. Cam Newton, garbage. I know he's not playing, but he's still garbage. I do have the Panthers winning this one, though. They do seem to be more put together. They do seem to be the better team. So, Carolina over Washington. 49ers and Ravens. Probably the game I am most looking forward to this week. Battle of arguably the top two of the top teams in the NFL. To go along with the Seahawks and Patriots and a couple others. Not the battle of the Harbaughs anymore, that's for sure. But battle of Lamar Jackson and Jimmy Garoppolo. Both quarterbacks are incredible. Both quarterbacks are pretty versatile, pretty mobile. Lamar Jackson definitely more mobile than Jimmy Garoppolo. But I am going to give this one to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is kind of like the lesser of two evils for me because I absolutely hate both teams. I like players on both teams, but both franchises I can't stand. And I don't even... Ravens, they just play dirty. 49ers, I've never really known why I don't like the 49ers. I just have a thing against them. Sunday, 4 o'clock. Rams, Cardinals, Arizona. Rams. Not a whole lot to say on that one. Chargers and Broncos. Chargers, I feel, can run into the mile high and get the win over the Broncos Sunday at 4:30. Chargers, again, kind of like what I was saying with the Panthers and the Redskins. The Chargers seem to be the more put-together team. Broncos have... Joe Flacco's been doing okay. Kind of brought a little bit of life into the Broncos, but they only have, 3-4 wins on the season? They're not going to get a whole lot done. Next up, we have the Raiders and the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes has been doing not as well as last year. Definitely a sophomore slump, even though it's not really his sophomore season. But I do think that he can get this game won for the Chiefs, for the organization. They are in Arrowhead, which helps a lot. Raiders have always struggled when they're playing in Kansas City, so I am going to take the Chiefs over the Raiders for that game. That is Sunday at 4:30. Sunday Night Football, NBC. Patriots, Texans, in Houston, 8:20. This game is going to be a lot closer than people think, in my opinion, and that's coming from a Patriots fan. But I do see, and part of the reason I say it is because aside from Edelman, aside from Mohamed Sanu, aside from Philip Dorsett, if those two are healthy, Brady doesn't have a lot of receivers. We've been playing almost tight endless all season. So I do think the Patriots will get this win. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I'm going to say 27-24 in that realm. And Monday night, Minnesota Vikings, Seattle Seahawks. In Seattle. I'm actually really looking forward to this game. There's 3 or 4 games I'm really looking forward to this week. This is a game that, in my opinion, can go either way. Monday night, 8:15 on ESPN. I think Seattle will get the job done. I really do. Minnesota's offense is really good, but Seattle's defense is really good. Seattle's offense is really good, or is pretty good. I think their defense is a little bit better, but their offense is still insane with Russell Wilson at the helm. Minnesota's defense is good, not great. It's good, but it's gonna be relatively high scoring. Both teams probably will reach the 20s. But I do have the Seahawks winning that game when it's all said and done. So, my picks for this week. Chicago Bears, Buffalo Bills, New Orleans Saints, Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. Those are all road teams. Just keep that in mind. That's a lot of road teams winning. Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, New York Jets, Carolina Panthers, Baltimore Ravens, LA Rams, LA Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs, New England Patriots, and Seattle Seahawks. Be sure to give this video a like, comment down below. Be sure to tell me what you think of my picks and tell me your picks down below. Share this video out, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the number one way to help out a channel. Black Friday tomorrow. Got to get some sleep for work after I eat a bunch of food. I'm going to eat a bunch so it puts me into a food coma. That way I can get up and be to work at 4. Big things coming. Getting some things back in order here. So, Gonna be getting a new setup here shortly, and I'm very excited for that. So be sure to stay tuned for more. MLB offseason heating up. Those are my picks. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace. I'm out.